Hi everybody, it's Chris and Ethan from Military AutoSource here at the Lakenheath Commissary, and today we've got a real treat for you. We've got a Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4, and this is a really special SUV. It's top of the premium end because this is a limited one, but we do have other options available, so like the Laredos here as well, and we have other colors. So come on up and have a look around them because this is really special. So what I'm going to do today with this one is normally we take you out for a test drive, but I want to show you some of the interior features and how the 4x4 system works, because that's really good. So I want to just tell you a little bit about the outside first. So this is the Limited in white, and it's got that absolute Jeep heritage up front, the 7-slot grille. This one has a nice fascia underneath as well with the premium fog lights. It has the halogen headlamps there as well. And because it is the Limited one, it's all chromed out up at the front. This has the Quadra-Track 2 4x4 system, so it's the really good one. It's got acoustic glass on there as well, loads of safety features. You've got blind spot cross-path detection systems, you've got active head restraints, all kinds of good stuff on this. Airbags all around like you would expect. And then coming around the side, as we're going to walk around here, you can see it's still got that Jeep DNA. You've got the trapezoidal wheel arches, which help that wheel move freely, especially when you're off-roading and doing crazy things like that, or even just on a normal dirt track, or you're just crossing over rivers or anything, even a plank of wood. Coming down the side, you can see this one's got the chromed out wing mirror covers with the integrated turn signals. It's got the chrome belt line as well, and then down the side it's got the really nice standout Jeep Grand Cherokee badging. On the rear you've got that tinted glass, and you've got the roof rails up at the top, and then round the back this is very simple for Jeep. They've cut everything down, unlike the Dodge where they have the big light bars and everything across. They've made this very compact and very cool because this is the Limited. It has the remote key trunk as well, so you can just open that up. And then this is a 5-passenger, so as you'd expect, there's lots of trunk space in the rear, and these seats, they actually recline back and forward a little bit. Underneath here is where you keep the spare tire, and there's a few little cubby holes and things like that to hide your stuff. But the best thing about this Jeep is the actual interior, because they've done a lot of really cool stuff on the inside. So what I want to do is let's take you inside and show you just how good this is and why it's probably one of the best premium SUVs you can buy. So welcome to the interior of this 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and as you would expect, everything's really nice and laid out beautifully. You can see in the center console here you've got the really nice TFT screen, and that houses all the main information that you're going to need. So this is push button start, so let's just start her up. Get your Grand Cherokee logo up there, and then you get all the information right here. We've done a couple of videos on this, how it works already, so if you look on our blog you'll see a couple of on this screen. It houses all the major information that you're going to need. It's really nice. And then you've got your joystick controls here, your voice recognition system just below it, and of course your cruise control system right here. Coming over, what I wanted to really show you was the new multimedia system. This one is the new high definition one, so it's still the same one as you're used to. It's still the same layout, but they've got this new high definition screen. I actually think if you're looking on my screen now, you can see my camera's struggling to focus in on it a little bit. But what I wanted to show you, this is exactly the same as the other one. So you've got your USBs and everything. You connect your Android Auto, your Apple CarPlay, all that good stuff is in here. But the really cool stuff is in this section here, and what I wanted to just take a look at today, there's some really good stuff, other bits, but I wanted to look at this off-road pages with Jeep. And what this does is this gives you quite a lot of information about what your vehicle's actually doing whilst you're driving. It works on-road and off-road. So as you can see right now, we've got a steering angle of 0 degrees because the wheel's straight. But when I turn this, it actually shows you where your wheels are going and what angle they're at. This is a really good feature for both on-road and off-road. And then just below this, it has a feature called pitch and roll. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this Jeep along, and what you'll see is as we move along, you'll start to see some action on the screen, and this will tell you the lean angle forward and sideways of the vehicle. So as you can see, we're approaching quite a steep incline, and it shows you that your vehicle is at a 9-degree lean angle and a 1-degree forward pitch roll. That's really cool. Very useful. You can see the backup camera now just as I back up. Let me put that back on for you a second. This is very useful for even, you know, off-roaders absolutely 100%, but even if you're just going up to a campsite or something like that, and you're not really in anything too bad, but you're at a lean and you're thinking, wow, this is a bit too much, you can use this to show you exactly how far the vehicle's leaning, and you can use your steering wheel angles as well. So that's really, really cool. And then this screen here, this shows you all your temperature gauges and everything. It's all housed in one simple area, so it's very cool. And what I do like is this nice full color backup screen. So even of a late evening like it is now, you can see it's still in good color. You still get a good visual, and everything that you're going to need to see behind you is very, very clear in this screen. And then one more thing I wanted to just show you here is the select terrain system. So right now the Jeep's in automatic mode, which means it just sets the suspension up and everything as it needs. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn this dial here, because this one is the Quadra-Track 2 system, so we get the select track system. And what I've done is I've put the Jeep into sand mode. Basically what that does is it turns off the traction control and allows the vehicle then to allow a bit of wheel spin and things like that, because it knows it's in sand. And then I have snow mode, which you can set up here as well. It's very simple, and it comes up on the display here to show you what mode you're in, and it comes up on your main radio screen as well. And then we have the mud section. This is really good, and if you guys do own a Jeep, this is exactly how your Jeep should look, covered in mud. It's great. And because this is a Quadra-Track 2 system, it has rock mode as well. So what I want to do right now is I want to show you rock mode, how to put the Jeep in rock mode, because it's actually really quick. So this is the select terrain system here. First thing you want to do is put the transmission into neutral, and then you want to turn this dial to rock, and then it says on your dashboard to shift into rock mode, press four-wheel drive low, which is right here. That turns off the traction control, and then it lets you know that the vehicle is now in rock mode. And what we're going to do now is we're going to climb this little wall right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the camera towards the front, and we're going to lift this Jeep up. So very little effort from me required. The vehicle's actually crawling itself up. All I'm doing is really working the brake. You can see I'm not using any revs or anything like that, and the vehicle's just moving itself up. And then once I start to climb up the rock, I give it a touch of gas, and up she goes. Now what I'm doing now is I'm actually at the top of my highest point, and as you can see, I've got a 10% angle on my pitch, and the vehicle is just crawling up lovely. So the back wheels are going to come up now, and we're just going to head straight up. We're going to bounce over the rock, and we are up and over. Now that is a very, very simple system, and I challenge you to show me any other SUV out there that has this level of equipment that can do something like this. Once you're done with your maneuver, put it into neutral, turn the transmission back to auto, turn the four-wheel drive low off. It takes just a second to register that it's gone off. Put your vehicle in drive, and away we go. It's as simple as that. So this is the 2019 Grand Cherokee Limited, and let me tell you, I know we just had a little look on there. There's a huge amount of good stuff in this. Leather seats, heated steering wheel, loads of safety stuff, loads of luxury stuff, USB chargers all around. There's just loads in this. So the best thing to do is actually come and have a look at it. There's just too much to actually tell you about. So the vehicle's on display now at the Lakenheath Commissary. You can come see myself, Chris, or my son Ethan. We're here 7 days a week, no appointments necessary. If you want to take a test drive or you need some extra details, if you're on the blog, just look to the left, you'll see the full quote and description for this vehicle, so you'll be able to download that and have a look at it. Thanks a lot for taking the time out to watch our video today, and like I said, if you have any questions, we're at the commissary 24/7. Come and see us. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.